Archangel Michael says, "There are things you were never meant to know, but today the truth must be revealed." This message has found its way to you, because the universe has witnessed your struggles, and now wants you to begin healing. What you're about to uncover has the power to shift your entire reality. A truth from your past, something long kept in the dark, is finally rising to the surface. The energy surrounding you has been gradually changing, and this message arrives at the perfect moment. You've likely sensed it, that strange inner nudge, that unshakable feeling, that something hidden is about to be shown. Your ex has been harboring a secret, far bigger than you ever suspected. This isn't about the usual arguments or confusion, it's something much deeper, something that was intentionally kept from you. But the universe does not allow truth to remain buried forever. What has been concealed will now be illuminated. You were drawn to this message for a reason. You're being guided to prepare your heart and spirit. If you feel ready to receive what's meant for you, tap into this moment. That nagging sense that something wasn't quite right, wasn't your imagination. Your dreams, your intuition, the synchronicities, they all served as gentle guidance, leading you here. Your spirit guides have been shielding you from certain truths, because you weren't ready to bear them. But now they're lifting the veil, because clarity brings freedom, and freedom is what you deserve. The secret your ex held wasn't insignificant, it had the potential to change your path, had it come to light earlier. But divine timing is precise. You were never meant to know before, because back then it would have shattered you. Now you've grown strong enough to carry this truth without it breaking you. The universe sees how far you've come, and knows you are prepared. If this message speaks to your soul, comment "I am ready" to accept what's unfolding. Even the pain had a purpose. What felt like betrayal was a hidden lesson. You weren't meant to stay stuck in that energy. Someone from your past is filled with deep regret. They believed their secret would stay hidden, but it's becoming too heavy for them to bear. The universe is ensuring they feel the weight of what they've done. They may try to reconnect, but tread carefully. Not every apology is sincere, some only come back, because they miss the power they once held over you. If you believe in divine balance, type 777 to align with that truth. This isn't about revenge, it's about closure, growth, and reclaiming your power. You're not the same person who once ignored red flags. You've evolved, you're stepping into your higher self. Karma has already been set into motion. What they put into the world is now coming back to them. The truth they buried is surfacing, and there's no stopping it. Comment "Justice is served" if you believe that all energy returns to its source. You're entering a new phase. The universe is clearing away the past, to create space for what's next, a renewed love, fresh opportunities, and a brighter path. But first, you must release what no longer benefits you. Let go of the hurt, let go of the need to know why. Their answers won't change what's ahead of you. Your blessings are waiting, only if you're truly open to receive them. The power of the past is fading, you are no longer bound by what was. Type 11 to embrace your fresh start. You'll soon understand why things unfolded the way they did. The pain had meaning, it was preparation for what's coming. Your ex believed they could escape the truth, but the universe has its own timing. Truth doesn't stay hidden, when its moment has arrived, and that moment is now. Comment the truth is revealed if this resonates with you. Be ready for what's about to be uncovered. It may surprise you, but it will set you free. You'll finally view the past for what it truly was. That chapter is closed, and your future is opening, with possibilities greater than you imagined. Type 999 if you're ready to welcome what's meant for you. Archangel Michael says, what was hidden in the dark is about to come to light. The truth you never expected is unfolding, and it will change everything. You've likely felt this coming, your spirit has sensed the shift. The universe is no longer whispering, it's speaking clearly now. This message reached you, because you're being spiritually prepared. Your ex thought they could bury this forever, but the weight of their secret is catching up to them fast. The universe has been trying to alert you, those gut instincts, those eerie dreams, those repeated signs, weren't coincidences. They were warnings, signals to pay attention. Now the truth is rising, and you're more resilient than ever. What's coming won't break you, it will lift you. The universe is leading you into clarity. Type 333 if you're ready to accept the truth and receive the blessings that follow. They underestimated your inner knowing. They thought you'd never figure it out. But deep down, your soul always recognized the cracks in their story. Every hidden piece is coming undone. This wasn't just a small deception, it was something they were desperate for you never to learn. But the universe does not let secrets fester forever. They're uneasy now, their energy is restless with guilt. The truth they tried to suppress is unraveling. If this message touches your soul, comment I am ready to receive what's coming. Your angels have always been watching over you. That's why everything unfolded as it did. What once felt like abandonment was actually protection from what you couldn't see. Things happened behind your back that you weren't supposed to witness until now. The universe is unveiling the truth. You will soon understand why things ended the way they did. Peace is your birthright, and clarity is now on its way to you. Type 777 to welcome divine justice. They might try to act as if nothing happened. They may play innocent, but they know the truth is catching up. Karma is already doing its work. They can avoid you, but they can't escape what's coming. What they did in secret is returning with full force. That pressure they feel, it's not coincidence, it's consequence. You don't need to seek revenge, the universe is already handling it. Your role now is to move forward. Comment justice is coming, if you believe balance always returns. Let go of bitterness, let go of the wound. What lies ahead is so much more fulfilling than what you left behind. You're stepping into a new era, one where peace, love, and purpose guide your path. You've outgrown the past. Type 111 to claim the beginning of this new season. Even the heartbreak served a purpose. Every betrayal was a stepping stone, leading you here. You've become someone your ex never thought you'd evolve into. You're no longer the person who overlooked the truth. You're wiser now, you're unshakable. They feel your absence, more than they let on. They sense the shift. And they know they lost someone they can never find again. Comment I am chosen if you know your worth. Their guilt isn't yours to carry. You're not here to fix what they broke. That door is closed, and you're walking through one that leads to peace. Let go of the pain, let go of the what-ifs. You don't need their side of the story anymore, you already know enough. The universe is aligning everything in your favor now. Type 999 if you're ready for the blessings ahead. Archangel Michael says, the truth is coming out, and you need to be ready. Something significant is about to be revealed about your ex, and it's going to shift your entire perspective. You may have felt it in your spirit, that uneasiness, that pull in your soul. That was your preparation. What they believed would stay hidden, is finally coming into the light. And you're ready. The weight of their secret is becoming unbearable, they truly believed they could escape the consequences. They hoped that time would blur their actions, but karma has its own design. Type 333 if you're prepared to receive truth and blessings. What you've been sensing all along is about to be confirmed. Those intuitive dreams, those subtle signs, that inner knowing, it was all the universe gently nudging you forward. Your ex misjudged your inner strength. They never thought you'd come this far, but truth has a way of rising when the timing aligns. That time has arrived, the mask they've worn is cracking, and soon their true nature will be undeniable, to everyone around them. Comment I am ready, if this message finds your heart. They're beginning to panic. The lies they once controlled are unraveling rapidly. The energy has shifted so drastically, that they feel the pressure building. Karma isn't whispering anymore, it's storming through the doors. Hiding is no longer an option. Every deed carries a ripple, and now their own waves are crashing back. But remember, this moment isn't about their downfall, it's about your breakthrough, your restoration. The weight of the past is no longer yours to bear. Type 777 to welcome the divine justice you've been owed. You don't have to seek vengeance. The universe is already putting everything into perfect balance. What was hidden in darkness, is now being illuminated. They might reach out, spinning apologies or offering excuses, hoping to soften the truth with their words. But you're no longer the person they once manipulated. You've transformed, you've evolved. And you no longer entertain the chaos they bring. Comment justice is coming if you trust in divine karma. Your angels are guiding you toward something greater than what you left behind. Every door that closed was protection in disguise. What lies ahead is filled with more peace, love, and abundance than you've known. Release the bitterness, release the need for closure. What's coming is too precious to be weighed down by the past. Type 111 to embrace your new beginning. Every single event is unfolding, just as it's meant to. That betrayal, once so sharp, was actually the universe's way of steering you away from destruction. You've been shielded. And now your soul feels lighter, your energy aligned with purpose. Your ex may sit in regret, longing for a second chance, but that is no longer your concern. Comment I am chosen if you stand in the power of your worth. This is your moment to rise into your full power. Something remarkable awaits, but only if you're ready to claim it. Let go of what-ifs and silent doubts. You already possess all you need to step forward. You are protected, you are divinely led, and everything is coming together for your highest good. Type 9999 if you're ready to receive what's been divinely prepared for you. If you'd like to express your gratitude, you can give super thanks up to $50. Archangel Michael says, the past is knocking, but this time you hold the power. The consequences of your ex's decisions are catching up to them. Regret is becoming a heavy shadow they can't shake. They never anticipated how deeply they'd miss your presence. Time has stripped away the illusions, and left them staring at the reality. They let go of something rare. Now they're submerged in memories of what they once had. Their spirit is unsettled, because they realize they've lost what can't be replaced. Type 333 if truth and blessings are what you're ready to receive. They assumed you'd always be there, waiting, hoping, longing. But they miscalculated your resilience. They never expected your glow up. They never thought you'd heal without them. And now the realization that you've moved on is hitting them harder than they ever expected. Divine timing is never random. Just as their heart begins to ache for you, you're drifting further and further from the version of yourself that once waited. This is karma at work. Comment I am ready if this truth resonates within. They may attempt a return, possibly even reaching out, to pull you back into the patterns you've left behind. But you've seen the truth clearly now, and you know there's no room for backward steps. They miss your light, your presence, your energy, but they forgot to value it when it was right in front of them. Now all they have is the silence their choices created. They cannot reverse time. Type 777 to welcome divine justice. Here's where it shifts. Yes, they feel the loss, but not in the way you think. Their ego is bruised, their pride has taken a hit. And worst of all, the control they once held over your emotions is gone. They're not mourning because they've changed, they're shaken because you no longer respond. That scares them more than anything. They assumed you'd always be a backup plan, but the universe never allowed that. Comment justice is coming if you know karma is already in motion. You don't have to carry this anymore. Their regret is their journey to walk. What they broke is not yours to fix. Let them sit with their choices. Let the lessons unfold for them, as they must. The universe teaches in silence and reflection. You on the other hand are free from chaos, from emotional weight, from cycles that drained your joy. And that freedom, that's your ultimate victory. Type 111 to walk boldly into your new life. Everything is finally shifting in your favor. What was taken from you is being returned with interest. What was lost is being replaced with something even more aligned with your soul. Your heart is no longer chained to the past. It's open to receive, to expand, to elevate. Their regret might be loud, but your peace is louder. You owe nothing to the past anymore. Comment I am chosen if you feel the power in knowing your worth. The time has come to step fully into your destiny. The lessons have been learned. The cycle has run its course. The doors to your next chapter are open and waiting. Are you ready to walk through them? No more dwelling, no more asking why. Everything unfolded exactly as needed to shape you. You are held, you are led, and your steps are guided with divine purpose. Type 99 if you're ready for your blessings to unfold. Archangel Michael says, beware of the temptation of wealth, for sometimes the most glittering offers hide the darkest truths. These words have never been more relevant than they are today. Picture someone who seems to possess everything: power, riches, influence, in places you never imagined. They offer you something that sounds like a dream, a deal that promises more money than you've ever seen. The idea is tempting. The idea of never worrying about bills, about struggle, about limits, it's intoxicating. It all sounds flawless, doesn't it? But as this tale unfolds, a different picture begins to appear. This person, charming, persuasive, captivating, holds something back. A lie that runs deep, a deception so hidden, it could cost you everything, if discovered too late. Have you ever sensed that something was just too perfect to be real? That gut feeling, that something beneath the surface was off. We've all felt that urge, the hope that maybe, just maybe, this is the shortcut we've been waiting for. But these temptations come with consequences. Archangel Michael reminds you, even when the path glows with promise, discernment must lead the way. Quick fortune and instant solutions often mask deeper dangers. True success, the kind that brings peace and fulfillment, comes through integrity and patience. Everything can shift in a heartbeat. The one who presents themselves as your answer could have intentions that would undo everything you've built. Their words, their charm, the dazzling promises, it may all be a trap, designed to ensnare. Let their glitter not blind your wisdom, let truth, not temptation, guide your way forward. There are forces working against you that you have not yet seen, conversations are being had in secret, decisions made in darkness, and plans put into motion that do not have your best interest at heart. But the angels have seen it all, nothing is hidden from the divine. That which is concealed will soon be revealed, and you, my child, are being given the chance to act, before it's too late. This is your warning, this is your moment of clarity. The two angels sent to you carry both protection and revelation. One stands to guard you, sword drawn ready to cut through every lie, every manipulation, and every spiritual attack. The other holds a scroll, written on it is truth, destiny, and the instructions you need to move forward. But you must be willing to receive it, you must be willing to listen, even when the truth is uncomfortable. The path ahead may not be easy, but it is sacred, and you are not alone on it. The people you thought you could trust may have hidden motives. Smiles can be deceiving, compliments can be laced with envy. The betrayal you sensed in your spirit, it's real. What your intuition whispered in quiet moments, is now shouting through divine intervention. You were right to feel something was off, you were right to question what didn't sit right in your soul. Now comes the confirmation, the curtain is about to be pulled back, the truth will no longer hide. Type 555 if you're ready for divine exposure and angelic protection. The plans of those who plotted against you are unraveling, they are stumbling under the weight of their own deceit. The same pit they dug for you, they're falling into it. What they intended for harm, is turning into your elevation. Their attempt to control the narrative, will collapse under the light of truth. God is not mocked, divine justice never forgets. You've been asking for clarity, for answers, for signs. And this is it. The angels sent are not just bringing warnings, they are bringing solutions. The very situation the enemy used to discourage you, is the one God will use to promote you. But you must let go of fear, you must trust the divine timing. Some people cannot go with you to where you're headed, some opportunities must be rejected, to make room for the divine ones. Comment: I trust the process if this message resonates with your soul. Because things are shifting, drastically. The discomfort you've been feeling wasn't a breakdown, it was preparation. Heaven has been repositioning things in your life, removing what was sent to distract you, realigning what was meant to bless you. Not everything that glitters is gold, not every offer is divine, and not every person smiling in your face is walking in truth. You are being protected from deals that would have stolen your peace, from relationships that would have drained your energy, from associations that look holy, but are rooted in ego. The exposure may hurt, but the healing it brings will free you. You are not being punished, you are being preserved. The angels are not here to scare you, they are here to awaken you. Archangel Michael says, there is a veil being lifted, the illusions are fading. Those who have pretended well, will no longer be able to hide behind their masks. And that includes the one who made you question your worth, the one who pretended to love you, but only loved the control they had over you. They thought you'd never walk away, they thought you'd stay blind to the truth. But now you're seeing everything clearly, and they can feel your detachment, it shakes them. Type 444 if you're claiming clarity and emotional freedom. You are not who you used to be, your discernment has grown, your spirit has been fortified. You no longer chase validation, you walk in purpose. And those who underestimated your growth, are being silenced by your resilience. They can't reach you, because you're no longer vibrating at the same level. You've elevated, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and soon physically. The angels around you are not only protecting you, they are fighting battles on your behalf. The ones you cannot see, the ones that unfold in the unseen realm. That sudden heaviness you felt in the room, it wasn't anxiety, it was spiritual warfare. That shift in energy when a certain person enters, it's not paranoia, it's divine discernment alerting you, pay attention. Comment: I hear you God if you know this is for you. You are not crazy, you are not imagining things, you are being shown the truth, because your calling is too important to be surrounded by deception. The calling on your life requires a clean environment, spiritually and emotionally. The doors are being shut, not to punish you, but to protect your purpose. The betrayals were redirections, the delays were divine detours, and now the breakthrough is closer than you realize. This is not a time to be afraid, this is a time to stand in your truth, to walk in your light, to trust that what is falling apart, is actually making space, for what's about to fall into place. You don't need to beg for clarity, you don't need to plead for justice. The universe has already issued the decree, truth will prevail, and protection is surrounding you like a shield. Type 1010 if you believe your breakthrough is already in motion. The stranger with the tempting offer, the one who appeared when you were most vulnerable, was a test. A test of your discernment, your self-worth, and your trust in divine timing. And you passed, you didn't fall for the illusion, you didn't trade your integrity for instant gratification. You stayed true, and heaven is honoring that. Now keep walking forward, keep trusting, keep protecting your peace. Not everyone deserves access to your energy, not every opportunity is meant for your path. What is yours will never require you to betray your spirit. The right connections, the right doors, the right love, it will all come, without confusion or compromise. Trusting in people who have no intention of protecting you, following a path that leads further from the truth I've placed within you. My child, understand this: deception never comes dressed as danger, it wears a mask of comfort, it mimics the familiar, it echoes the voice of your desires so well, that you begin to believe it is your own. That's why you must be vigilant, that's why the angels are crying out now, because this is not just another moment, this is a divine intervention, a last call before a critical shift takes place. There is someone close to you, who has been operating with hidden motives. You've sensed something, haven't you? A strange feeling, a hesitation in your spirit. That's not paranoia, it's discernment, that's not anxiety, it's a warning. The angels have been gently tugging at your heart, nudging your awareness, awakening your spirit. But your logic has talked you out of it, your loyalty has silenced your intuition, and that's exactly what the enemy wanted, to lull you into a false peace, so that when the blow comes, you are unprepared. But that blow can still be avoided, that pain can still be prevented. If only you would pause, reflect, and ask yourself, who has access to my heart, my plans, my trust? And are they worthy of it? Because right now, someone is using your trust as a weapon. Right now, someone is taking your openness, and turning it into an opportunity to destroy. The angels have seen it all, they've stood beside you, as smiles masked betrayal. They've watched the conversations, when your name was spoken with dishonor behind your back. They've witnessed the enemy's blueprint, and they are sounding the alarm. Do not confuse delay with safety. Just because the trap hasn't closed yet, doesn't mean it's not there. The enemy is patient, he waits for the perfect moment, he waits for your guard to be completely down, for your spirit to be completely distracted. That's why this message is reaching you now, because you are nearing that critical moment. You are standing on the edge of something, that could either be your breakthrough, or your downfall, and the difference will come from your choice to listen. You must begin to see beyond appearances. Not everyone who claps for you wants you to win, not everyone who stands beside you is standing for you. The angels have been dispatched to pull the veil back, to expose the lies, to shatter the illusions. But if you refuse to see, their efforts will be in vain. This is not about fear, it's about truth, and the truth, no matter how painful, is always better than living under a lie. You may wonder why this is happening now, why so much is being revealed all at once. It is because the next phase of your life requires clarity. The next assignment on your destiny requires strength. You cannot take false alliances into your future, you cannot carry hidden enemies into the next dimension of your purpose. That's why the exposure must happen now, that's why the shaking is beginning, that's why relationships are suddenly changing. Because what is not aligned with your calling must fall away, what is not built on truth must crumble. There will be discomfort, there will be disappointment, but there will also be deliverance. And that deliverance will usher in peace, alignment, and favor that you've been praying for. It may not look like the answer you expected, but it is the answer you need. And the angels are here to guide you through it. They are not only messengers, they are protectors, they are carrying out divine instructions on your behalf, they are clearing the path, they are shining a light in the places you've ignored for too long. And you, my child, must be brave. You must trust what you feel, deep in your spirit. That unease isn't confusion, it's clarity trying to rise. That stirring isn't random, it's a signal that you've outgrown the season you're in. It's time to break free from the illusions, it's time to release what has been quietly draining your strength, it's time to confront what you've been avoiding. Because freedom doesn't come from comfort, it comes from truth, and truth is what I am placing in front of you now. You've cried for guidance, you've asked for a sign, you've prayed for protection. This is it, this message is the answer to what your soul has been asking for. But it won't help you unless you act, unless you shift, unless you allow yourself to step out of denial, and into discernment. You are not being punished, you are being positioned. You are not losing people, you are being preserved. Everything that's being removed is making space for what I have ordained. But if you cling to what I'm trying to take away, you'll miss what I'm trying to bring. The enemy has already lost, the traps he set will be turned back on him. The lies will expose themselves, the betrayal will be seen in the light. But you must stay under the covering, you must stay aligned with the voice of truth. Let the angels lead, let the Spirit guide, let your inner knowing rise. This is your moment, not to panic, but to prepare, not to fall apart, but to step into divine authority. You have been chosen to see, chosen to break cycles, chosen to walk in freedom. Don't let fear convince you otherwise. The final decision is yours, the final moment is here. Will you open your eyes, and walk in truth, or will you turn away, and allow the enemy's plan to unfold? The angels are waiting, they are standing by, their mission is almost complete. Let their words pierce through the noise, let their presence confirm what you already feel. You were never alone, you were never forgotten. This moment has been orchestrated, from the beginning. And now the choice is in your hands. Be ready, for what I am about to do will be swift, what I am about to uncover will be undeniable. I am shaking the foundations that were built on lies, I am tearing down every false connection, every relationship rooted in manipulation, every alliance formed in darkness. My justice is not delayed, my truth is not silent, I have seen every act, every word, every scheme, and now I will bring it all into the light. You will not have to fight this battle alone, my hand is upon you, my spirit is within you. The angels I've assigned to you are not leaving your side, even now, they are going before you, clearing the path, dismantling traps, confusing the plans of those who rose against you. You may feel uncertain, you may feel overwhelmed, but do not let fear take hold. I am your strength, I am your clarity, I am your defense. You must walk forward with discernment. Pay attention, what seems small, will soon reveal something much greater. The words spoken in passing, the glances, the inconsistencies, they are signs. Do not brush them aside, the enemy always tries to hide behind confusion, but I am giving you eyes to see, and ears to hear. Lean into my wisdom, let me guide your every step. Do not rush ahead on your own understanding, in this hour, you must stay close to me. I am removing what cannot stay, I am separating you from what has delayed you. This pruning is not punishment, it is preparation. I am making space for the new, I am making room for the promise. The people I remove, the opportunities that fall away, the doors that suddenly close, trust that it is all for your protection. I see what you do not, I know what they whispered when you weren't there, I know what they planned, when they smiled in your face. And now I say enough. No longer will you be surrounded by those who secretly work against you. No longer will you carry burdens that were never yours. I am lifting the weight, I am cutting the cords. You are stepping out of deception and into revelation. The fog is lifting, the confusion is breaking, and soon you will see, with divine clarity, what has been hidden in plain sight. My child, I am with you, my angels are near. The enemy is terrified of what you will become once you break free from this illusion. That is why he has fought so hard to keep you bound. But his power is broken, his time is up. The exposure will be complete. And when it happens, do not mourn what is lost, rejoice in what is revealed, rejoice in what I am restoring. For what I give you next will be pure, protected, and divinely appointed. Stay in my presence, let nothing distract you now. This is the final stretch, before your breakthrough. Listen to my voice, above all others. I am still speaking, I am still guiding, and I will finish what I have started in you. The moment is now, be ready.